Hi guys, I hope that you're very well. It's Sylvana here and I am back for a new episode here on this on the Jewels and Gems YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Now today is Monday, so what we're going to do is we're going to stick to the plan. And the plan is that Monday means new week. New week means let's do a weekly card pull and see what is your weekly message. So for this week, I'm going to use the Work Your Light Oracle deck because I just think it's a wonderful deck. It's really nice, it's beautiful, and it's very inspiring. It's one of those that just by looking at the beautiful illustrations you're going to see now in a moment, it just uplifts you in such a beautiful way. For all my fellow light workers out there, if you don't have this deck, get your hands on it. It's a gem. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to start shuffling the cards for you guys. I'm going to start to do that now, get into the mood. I hope that you guys had a lovely weekend, restful weekend, that everyone is doing well, everyone is good. Now, so what we're going to do is we're gonna go for 5 cards. So guys, today I need you to pick, oopsie, 1 card out, that's good start. We're gonna need you guys to pick a number between 1 and 5. Of course, if more than one number resonates with you, go for more than one. And as per usual, if you feel that the card you have picked does not resonate with you, that's absolutely fine. Today might not be the day. You are very welcome to pick a different number. That's absolutely fine. So let's just keep shuffling those cards. So I want you to take a deep breath with me. Nice deep breath. For a moment, pause the brain and switch on the gut, the intuition, that gut feeling that's just always right, but that we refuse to take the time to listen to. Take the time today to listen to it and take into account what it has to say for a change. And let's leave the brain, let's leave the head aside and let it rest for a moment. So whenever you're ready, guys, I want you to pick a number. So let's get started. So what do we have here? So let's get it going. So we have card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, card number 4, and card number 5. So what we're going to do, guys, is I will of course put all the timestamps at the bottom, so no worries if you do not want to watch it all from start to finish. That's absolutely fine. You can find it all in the description. And for everyone else that is just curious or that has picked more than one number, stick with me. Let's do this together. So let's get started by card number 1. So if you have picked number 1, this is your message today. So here is the beautiful priestess. So you got the priestess card today. So you'll be like, oh wow, that's cool. You know what that mean? Well, it's good stuff. The priestess, she's that beautiful divine feminine figure. We're all familiar with what the priestess usually represents, especially in the spiritual world. It's going to be that beautiful feminine figure, divine figure that represents service, but also freedom, independence, and leadership. That's what the priestess is all about. And what is she here for? To remind you today that you might be, maybe you might have been called to step up in your life, to step up in what you're doing. That could be your career, that could be what you're up to, and just lead the way. That doesn't mean you have to become the leader of the pack straight away, but it just means that, this beautiful priestess is inviting you now to step up in your life, step up in your game, and lead the way. It doesn't have to be lead the way for everyone around you. It can be just leading the way to you. The priestess is here to remind you that if you've never really found that leading figure in your life, or if you're struggling at the moment to find a little bit of that leading figure in your life, well, she's here to remind you that you can become that leading figure of your own life, that you can be the leader if you wish, that that you wish you had. And you have the strength, you have the courage, you have to step up, you have to stand up, you have to trust yourself. The beautiful priestess here, she's sharing that energy with you to remind you that you have to trust yourself, and the answers will come. If you do not have the answers now, that's absolutely fine. Don't think for a second that you are expected to know everything. I mean, who knows everything? Like, it doesn't work like that. Just try to embrace your own struggles. Try to embrace the hardship, because it is part of the process. And by stepping forward, you will get to where you are meant to be. It will bring you to that higher level where you need to be. So don't be afraid to become that beautiful figure that the priestess represents in your own life. Don't be afraid to become a beautiful priestess yourself and embody her incredible divine and feminine energy. So that will be your number one. How exciting. I love that card number one. So interesting and so true in so many ways. Now, if you have picked number two, this card is for you guys. So, yes, the card says yes, I know. So that card says yes, that's the yes card. So what does that mean? Well, it means exactly what it says on the card. It means yes. So basically, you might have been asking yourself a lot of questions lately. And maybe lately you have been overthinking a lot of stuff. Maybe you have been wondering, what's the path? What's the way? What do I have to do? Should I go that route, or should I go this route? What's the answer here? I'm just not sure. Should I take this step, or am I better not to take this step and just hold on? Your answer lies here, my friends. If that's the number you pick, number two, the card here is here to remind you that just do it. Just do it. Like Shia LaBeouf is famous for, just do it. Just get it done. Just do it. Don't overthink. Take action. And just say yes. Say yes to life. Say yes to opportunities. Say yes to what comes your way. Take it. Don't let it go. Take these opportunities. And just do it. And you know what? Even if something happens, so what? At least you have tried, and you'll have no regrets. And you'll be glad you did. And you will have learned something. I think it's pretty straightforward to me. So that's card number two. Let's move on now to card number three. So if you have picked number three, guys, this is your message today. So, beautiful. Beautiful card. Look at that. This is the initiation card. So what does the initiation card mean? The initiation, as you can tell by the name is very revealing. So is the beautiful illustration. Let's talk about it for a second. If you have picked number three, this is very, very, very juicy stuff where we're on to. Obviously, we all know what an initiation is. It's a rite of passage. It represents the idea of you being maybe emotionally tested, maybe tested in different areas of your life at the moment. And because you're entering a sacred space, which you can see here, you might think that by starting that journey, it's going to be very hard. You see, the beginning of the journey looks very scary. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose everything in order to gain a new way of being, which represents the end of the initiation, as we can tell here. And it's testing you in so many ways. It's testing your sense of safety, depth, maybe the meaning of your life in some areas of your existence. And basically, the initiation is here to remind you that you really have to remind yourself that it's like that is the journey, and that's the journey for everybody, and it's the same journey for everyone. It might sound scary at the beginning. You might find it hard, you might find it difficult, you might be tested. But never forget one thing. You're so close to the end. You're closer to the result than you think. And it's always when you are at the closest point of entering that beautiful sacred space, that the path looks the most frightening and hard and difficult. Just keep going. You only have a few steps more to make, and you will get into that beautiful sacred space. That's what the initiation card is all about. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think if you have picked number 3, because this is so interesting, and I would love to see if anything of what I just said resonates with you guys. But that would be, it's such a beautiful and meaningful and powerful card. You know, I think the message in itself is just wonderful for everybody, not just for those that pick number 3, but you know, even more so if you have picked number 3. So let's get now to number 4. So if you have picked number 4, this card is for you guys. Oh yes, 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 yes. Get grounded. Let's talk about that for a moment, because it's something that's so easy to forget. You know, we're always so lacking in that area. You know, so I know so many people that have issues with their root chakra, which is the sense of safety, security, and grounding, and the sense of survival and all that. It's that very strong masculine energy within ourselves, and it's very hard for a lot of people to embrace it and balance it out. If you have picked number 4, what's happening for you is that you may have had or still have difficulties with setting your boundaries with people around you. And what's happening is that you need to understand that you need to nurture your sensitivity, and don't allow it to drain you. I'll explain what I mean by that. You have to protect your own energy. That card means that you're lacking in grounding. Your energy is not being protected. You're allowing too much negativity coming to you towards the outside. Maybe there's been people in your life that has been very draining to your energy, and that has been sending towards you too much negativity, and this has been causing grounding problems. Basically, what I need you to do today, what I need you to do tomorrow, and what I need you to do this whole week is very simple. Go back to that beautiful grounding energy. So what does that mean? Set your boundaries with people. Know when you have to say stop. Know when you have to say no. You have to protect your energy. You have to respect your energy. You have to set boundaries. You need maybe to spend more time alone if needed. That can help. You need to practice earthing rituals and practices. You need to connect to Mother Nature. That can be just by going out to the park, appreciating the present moment with nature, you know, all those things can help you. And there's a lot of other beautiful earthing and roots chakra rituals that you can find that can help you. But the idea here is that don't let your sensitivity be drained because of other people. That would be the key element here. So yeah, protect yourself, protect your energy. Try to ground yourself, because you know this is something that's very strong if you're someone, for example, that's very highly sensitive. And this card is here to remind you that sensitivity is okay. It's important to be sensitive. Being an empath can be a huge benefit and advantage for a person. But what you have to make sure of is that you just protect yourself as well, you know? And last but not least, let's go to card number 5. So if you have picked card number 5, this is your message for today. Oh, I love this. How cool. You guys got the Dance with Life card. I love this card so much. I love it so much. What is the Dance with Life card about? It's kind of self-explanatory by the image and by the name of the card, but let's just dive into it because it's just such a beautiful card. You have to change your frequency. You have to raise your vibration. You have to change your energy. You have to boost your aura. You need to go with the flow of life, and we have to go with the flow of the universe. And stop being so rigid. Stop being so controlling and, just let it all flow. And, how can you raise your vibration? You might be asking me, what do you mean by that? You have to move. You have to let your physical body flow in order to allow your spiritual body to flow as well, because the two are more connected than you actually realize. And what does that mean? Well, try maybe, something I love to do. I don't usually talk about it a lot because it's still something I kind of do it privately, but I might start sharing this with you. I love the idea of creating a beautiful self-love kind of inner goddess ritual, where I kind of put on some music and I start dancing and just on my own in my room, and I just let it flow. I just let it go. I just embrace. I just put on some music that I really enjoy, and I just let myself move. And really, I find it so therapeutic, healing, and it just creates so much positive energy in your mind. You will be shocked. Try to do that and let me know how it goes for you, because for me it's one of those things that changed my whole perspective on that connection between the physical body and the spiritual one. So yeah, shake your body, move, dance. If you're not into that, you can also stand up and sing. If there's a beautiful song that you really love, start singing. And just let your soul, by doing this movement, physical movement or vocal movement, what you're doing is that you're allowing your soul to express itself and grow. Just a moment, guys. Oh God, let me just switch on the light. I'm not sure what's happening here. God, my light is gone. My light is gone. Okay, well, I'm not gonna record that again. You're gonna have to stick with me. We're almost done. You're gonna think I'm crazy. It's just my light left me. Oh my God, let's just finish this together. We're almost done. Oh God, that's what happens, that's the reality of life. But you know what? You deserve to see that. And I'm not gonna edit it. I'm gonna keep it the way it is because I want to be real. Okay, let's just finish the card of the Dance with Life card. So it's basically the idea that you need to let your soul express itself and grow, and that's how you're going to achieve this. You have to shift your perspective, you have to shift your energy, and by doing so, you will feel so much better, so much lighter, so much more fulfilled, guys. That's your message behind Dance with Life today. Well, I'm not going to hold you any longer. I'm sorry about this. That was very unexpected for me. I make sure it doesn't happen again. But thank you so much for sticking with me. I hope that was okay with you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Sorry about that again. Please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. I'm trying to keep it very real for you guys. And let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about this ritual? Do you feel it's something that resonated with you? Did you enjoy it? What do you think about it? And let me know, what would you like to see next on this channel? I always appreciate and love to hear your feedback. You have been amazing and so kind and compassionate and loving, and I love you for that. I appreciate you like you have no idea. Thank you so much, guys, for watching and for joining me, and I will be talking to you tomorrow. See you, guys.